Hi there, and welcome back to the classroom. Let's put a little vacay in your day. Today's vacay Q&A comes from Vicky in Sedona. Vicky says, "Hi Miss Kears." Hi Vicky. I just read the segment about arguing with idiots and realized I do that all the time. Sometimes I feel like others bait me by seeing how far they can go before I start to argue with them. Like it's a game. I try to be agreeable, but I'm not going to lie and say I agree when I don't. What's the best way to avoid that kind of situation? Oh, Vicky, we've all been in that situation, and it's really hard not to go toe-to-toe with someone and argue when we know that we're right. But the first step there is to recognize that rabbit hole and put on the brakes. Are you headed down the rabbit hole? If so, what exactly are you arguing about? Evaluate the importance of that. Is it something like who recorded a particular song or who starred in a movie? Because if that's the case, stay out of that rabbit hole. It's just not worth the effort. It's not worth the aggravation. It's not worth rising your blood pressure over. Just stop it right there. Evaluate the importance of that argument. Is it really necessary? Usually it's not. And if you decide it's not important, you need some sort of rehearsed response. Something that says to yourself, that's a rabbit hole and I'm not jumping in it. My favorite response to something like that is just a non-committal, and change the subject. So if someone's arguing with me about something that's really not worth arguing about, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, rather than stand toe-to-toe with them about it, I just say, and move on to whatever comes next. Because chances are, if it's a song title or who starred in a movie, that information is going to present itself to them without you having to do anything about it. 9 times out of 10, they'll figure it out for themselves. But if you go toe-to-toe with them and get into a screaming, arguing match about who recorded a particular song, you are just wasting precious energy. So cut that out. Recognize the rabbit hole before you jump in it. Evaluate the importance of that particular argument. And if it's not worth the trouble, give them your rehearsed response. I'm not saying that you should lie and agree when you don't agree, but sometimes it's best to just stop talking and let them think that they know what's best. Because chances are things are going to work themselves out in such a way that that information will present itself to them without you having to be any part of it. So Vicky, I know it's hard, but you stay out of that rabbit hole. You've got better things to do with your time. Okay, so drop me a note in the comments and let me know how this goes. And if you have any further questions, just leave them there and I'll either get back to you in the comments or with another video. See you next time.